Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, Doc Floresca. Good afternoon, classmates. We are the Group 9 consisting of Engineer Narhaila S. Magandia, Engineer Madjahid Ahmad S. Magandia, Engineer Annafi S. Matabalaw, and yours truly, Rugaya H. Abdullah. So, this afternoon, we will be presenting our research paper entitled Effect of Halal Awareness on Consumers' Level of Confidence in Purchasing Halal Labeled Food Products in Cotabato City. Background of the study. In recent years, the global demand for halal products has increased significantly, leading to a proliferation of halal labeled food products on the market. However, this surge in the availability of halal products has raised concerns about the authenticity and reliability of the halal logos and certifications, as well as the level of consumers' confidence in the products they purchase. Halal labeled food products play a significant role in the lives of Muslim consumers, particularly in regions with a substantial Muslim population like Cotabato City, Philippines. These food products are required to adhere to a specific Islamic dietary laws and regulations, ensuring they are permissible for Muslims to consume. Cotabato City is located in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao in the Philippines. It is home to a predominantly Muslim population, and Islamic traditions and practices are deeply embedded in the daily lives of the residents. Despite the growing demand for halal food products, there are concerns about the authenticity and credibility of halal logos. Consumers often face challenges in determining whether a product truly complies with halal standards. This lack of clarity may lead to a crisis of confidence among consumers, potentially impacting their purchasing decisions and overall well being. Ensuring the trustworthiness of halal certification is crucial not only for the religious reasons but also for consumer protection and fair trade. Significance of the study. The research findings of this study can serve as a foundation for policy development and regulatory improvements related to halal certification and ensure the credibility of halal labeled food products in Cotabato City. The findings of this study may also have a substantial impact on the integrity of the halal food industry because a reputable and well regulated halal market can promote regional economic development. It can attract investments, create jobs, and contribute to the local economy, thereby benefiting businesses and community. Statement of the problem. This research aims to determine the effect of halal awareness on consumers' level of confidence in purchasing halal labeled food products in Cotabato City. Specifically, it aims to determine the extent to which consumers in Cotabato City are aware of the concept of halal food products and standards for halal certification. Determine the current level of confidence among consumers in Cotabato City when purchasing halal labeled food products, and determine the relationship between the level of halal awareness and consumers' level of confidence in purchasing halal labeled food products in Cotabato City. Hypothesis. So this is an alternative hypothesis. There is a significant positive relationship between the level of halal awareness and consumers' level of confidence in purchasing halal labeled food products in Cotabato City. So, Engineer Narhaila S. Magandia will present the next part of the chapter 1. So, thank you very much.
The following are the literature related to our study. Halal food. For Muslims, adherence to halal dietary laws is of utmost importance. The term halal is an Arabic word meaning permissible or lawful and refers to foods that are prepared and consumed in accordance with Islamic dietary laws, according to Jabbar et al. In 2019. On halal certification and consumers' confidence in purchasing halal food products, according to a study of Vienna in 2022, businesses with halal certificates are perceived positively by consumers and increase consumers' purchasing intentions. Another study revealed that there is a positive relationship between halal awareness towards customers' intentions to purchase halal certified products. That is according to Zakaria et al. 2017. Literature related to the awareness on halal foods and products. A study by Ali and Rizwan in 2018 investigates the level of awareness and knowledge among consumers in Pakistan regarding halal products. The findings underscore that consumer awareness and knowledge play a significant role in shaping consumer trust in halal labeled items. The study emphasizes the need for educational initiatives to enhance consumer understandings of halal certification. A study by Simbajuan and others in 2017 specifically explores the halal food industry in the Philippines with a focus on the Mindanao region. The research highlights the growing importance of halal products in the country and the need for strengthening the regulatory framework for halal certification. It discusses the potential for economic growth and consumer trust in a well-regulated halal market. A market report by Grand View Research in 2021 provides insights into the rapid growth of the global halal market. It highlights the increasing demand for halal products not only among Muslim consumers but also among non-Muslim consumers who associate halal with quality and safety. This global perspective emphasizes the significance of local studies in contributing to the broader halal market. A review by Moans et al. In 2017 delves into the issue of food authenticity, including fraudulent practices with the food industry. It discusses the various methods and challenges associated with ensuring the authenticity of halal-labeled products. This review also underscores the economic and health implications of fraudulent food products, emphasizing the importance of accurate labeling and certification. Since our study will be conducted in Cotabato City, we gathered the data from the Philippine Statistics Authority that the total population in Cotabato City as of 2020 is 325,079. This figure shows the conceptual framework of our study. The independent variable represents the level of awareness of halal foods, concepts, and certification among consumers in Cotabato City. The dependent variable represents the consumer's level of confidence in purchasing halal-labeled food products in Cotabato City. The arrow represents the effects of the independent variable to the dependent variable. Here are the operational definition of terms in our study. Effect refers to the impact or influence of halal awareness on consumers' level of confidence in purchasing halal-labeled food products. This can be measured statistically by assessing any correlations, differences, or trends in consumer behavior and confidence as influenced by their level of halal awareness. Halal awareness refers to the extent to which consumers in Cotabato City possess knowledge and understanding about the halal logos in the labels of food products as well as the process of halal certification and halal standards. Now, consumer refers to the individuals who purchase and consume food products in Cotabato City, particularly those labeled as halal. Level of confidence is defined as the level of trust, belief, and assurance that consumers have in the accuracy and authenticity of the halal labels on food products. Purchasing refers to the act of acquiring or buying halal labeled food products for personal consumption, whether for immediate use or future consumption, and can include both online and offline purchases. Halal labeled food products includes any food products that are labeled as halal, indicating compliance with Islamic dietary laws and requirements. These products encompasses a variety of categories such as packaged goods, processed foods, and beverages. Now, Cotabato City is a specific geographical location within the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, Philippines, and the study focuses on consumers within this city who purchase and consume halal labeled food products. The next reporter will be Engineer Mujahid Ahmad S. Magandia and will be reporting on the methodology that will be used on our study.
Hello everyone, I'm Mujahid Ahmad Mugandia, and let me introduce to you our research design. So, our correlational research design will be used in this study to investigate the relationship between two key variables: the halal awareness of the consumer's level of confidence in purchasing halal labeled food products. This research design allows the researchers to check the relationship between the independent variable and dependent variable from the participants without any manipulation or intervention. Let me clear that the independent variable will be the halal awareness and dependent variable is the level of confidence. For data collection, the participants who are consumers of halal labeled food products will be given an online survey form to quantitatively measure the two identified variables: the level of halal awareness and the level of confidence. An online survey form will cover unbiased and relevant questions on awareness and level of confidence. Additionally, a demographic information on gender, age, highest educational attainment, marital status, and religion will be collected to provide researchers an understanding of the respondents under study. We will also consider ethical and confidentiality considerations in this study, and the responses from participants are automatically collected after digital submission. All responses from the participants are considered collected data. A correlational analysis will be conducted to summarize the relationship of the two identified variables. The collected data will be analyzed statistically using the Pearson product moment correlation coefficient, also known as the Pearson's R. This analysis will come up with a correlation coefficient that will describe the strength and direction of the relationship between the two identified variables. Moreover, the correlation coefficient will state whether there is a positive, negative, or no correlation, and the degree to which they are related. Finally, on our research design, a data validation will be conducted to counter-check the validity of results as well as the reliability and robustness of the correlation. This will be done by replicating the study with a smaller sample from the population. A possible cross-validation with other researchers as collaboration will be opted once the replication produces uncertainty or any outliers in the results. And now, let me discuss to you our locale of the study. The study will be conducted in Cotabato City, which is situated in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, also known as BARM in the Philippines. Cotabato City is the primary focus of the study due to its significant Muslim population and its role as a regional center for commerce and trade. The city's unique cultural and religious diversity, coupled with a growing market for halal labeled food products, makes it an ideal locale for investigating the effect of halal awareness on consumers' confidence in purchasing these products. Since Cotabato City has a sizable Muslim community, you will likely find a good number of food and products that are halal, meaning they meet Islamic dietary requirements. It makes sense because these products serve the needs and beliefs of the local population. But keep in mind, not everything in these areas will be halal. There will still be a mix of non halal products to accommodate people with different dietary preferences. Cotabato City is presumed to have a halal labeled food products which may vary depending on the specific market location, market demand, and available local suppliers. To be certain that a product is halal, you should look for a halal label for food products and a halal certification or consult with local authorities or Islamic scholars who can provide guidance on what is considered halal for or halal services. Now, who are the respondents of the study? The respondents of the study are consumers of halal labeled products in Cotabato City. A random sampling of the entire population of the Cotabato city will be computed using Slovin's formula. The sampling will cover the confidence level of 95%. This will provide a significant sample size from the total population of the Cotabato city. Also, the respondents will be randomly sampled from the 37 barangays in Cotabato city. In the conduct of the study, the local government authorities will also be notified and communicated on the possible support and collaborations for its implementation. The total population of Cotabato City will be based on the data of the Philippine Statistics Authority or the PSA as of 2020. The random sample method will avoid possible biases in the sampling, and the respondents will be informed of their confidentiality rights and the ethical standards that will be used in this study. So that will end my report, and Engineer Anafi Matabalaw will continue. And thank you for listening.
Instrumentation and measure. The researchers will use a questionnaire as an instrument to collect data. In this research, the researchers use an online application tool called Google Forms. Google Forms is a component of Google Docs services. The features of Google Form can be shared with people openly or specifically to Google account owners with accessibility options such as read only or editable. It is perfect for online survey tools to gather information easily and efficiently. The survey questionnaire begins with a friendly introduction, thanking the participants for their time and explaining the purpose of the survey. The introduction also emphasizes the importance of their honest responses and informs them of the survey's confidentiality. Section 1, Demographics, collects basic demographic information to better understand the characteristics of the respondents. It includes questions about age, gender, education level, marital status, and religion. These details will help the researchers understand the participant under study. In Section 2, Halal Awareness, respondents are asked to rate their level of halal awareness on a scale from 1 to 5, with 1 representing very low and 5 indicating very high. There are also questions about their familiarity with the concept of halal food products, criteria and standards of halal certification, and whether they actively seek halal labeled products. In Section 3, Consumers' Level of Confidence, it focuses on respondents' level of confidence in purchasing halal labeled food products. Again, a 5-point scale is used with 1 indicating very low and 5 indicating very high. Questions are also inquire about their confidence in the authenticity and compliance of halal labeled food products, frequency of purchasing halal labeled food products for their household, and the factors influencing their confidence. After the survey questionnaires has been answered, The researchers can then download the responses. This allows for easier data analysis. The data obtained in this study will serve as the foundation for our statistical analysis. In this study, the researchers will use Pearson's product moment correlation coefficient, or Pearson's R, to assess the relationship between the variables being studied. Pearson's R is a widely recognized statistical method for determining the degree and direction of correlation between two quantitative variables. The application of Pearson's R allowed us to explore the potential relationships between halal awareness and level of confidence. If the correlation is less than 0, the variable is negatively correlated. If the correlation is exactly 0, the variable is uncorrelated or has no correlation, by Rosner of 2011. In the context of this research, frequency and percentage will be utilized in the statistical analysis to obtain the two key variables, and the mean will help determine the respective level of awareness and confidence of halal-labeled food products. Data gathering procedure. This section outlines how we will collect data for our study, focusing on investigating consumers' awareness for halal-labeled products, specifically among the residents of Cotabato City. The methodology involves a random sampling approach using Sloven's formula to ensure a representative sample of the entire population of the Cotabato City. To ensure that our sample size is both statistically reliable and representative of the whole population of Cotabato City, we will apply Sloven's formula, where n is equal to n over 1 plus n e to the power of 2. After determining the required sample size, we will conduct random sampling from the 37 barangays in Cotabato City. The local government authorities will also be notified on the conduct of the study, as well as the possible support and collaborations to implement the study. To gain permission to conduct the study in the research locale, informed consent will be obtained from the respondents, clearly explaining the study's purpose, confidentiality measures, and their right to participate voluntarily. The researchers will ask participants to confirm that they have read and understood the provided information, had the opportunity to ask questions, and are participating voluntarily. The survey will be conducted by providing respondents with access to Google Forms via shared links. Respondents will be offered flexibility in terms of time and location to accommodate their convenience, with the survey being held through online. During the survey, respondents will be guided through the structured questionnaire created using Google Forms. Respondents will require an email address to participate in the survey. Once an email address is provided, they can now select for the answers provided in the following series of questions. The researchers can then download the responses easily from the primary email account that originated the Google Form links. The data collected may then be retrieved in percentage or graphical form, as well as individual answers of the respondents, or in total summary of all respondents. For our references, we have Consumers' Awareness and Knowledge of Halal Products by Ali F. and Rizwan, 2018. People's Awareness on Halal Foods and Products by Ambali, A.R. and Bakar, A.N., 2014. Sloven's Formula Sampling Techniques by Ellen Stephanie, 2014. Halal Market Size and Shares and Trends Analysis Report by Product by Region and Segment Forecast, 2021 by Grandview Research. Halal Food Marketing in Southeast Asia by Jabar M. Rahman MT and Mahmoud AA of 2019. food fraud and vulnerability in the halal food supply chain, food control by Moens M. de Ruik and Vacamp 2017. The influence of halal certification towards consumers' purchase intention by Muhammad M.A., Yusuf R.Z., and Razak 2015. Research methodology, tools and techniques, Pandey and Pandey M. 2015. And religious affiliations in the Philippines 2022 Census of Population and Housing. Assessment of consumers' confidence on halal labeled manufactured food in Malaysia by Rizai G, Muhammad Z, and Shamsuddin M.A. 2012. Fundamentals of Biostatistics by Rosner B. 2011. The State of Halal Food Industry in the Philippines by Simbahon R.A. Daguplo S.L.N. Campana J. 2017. The Effects of Halal Certification and Products Features on Consumers' Behavior by Yener D. 2022. And the Influence of Halal Certification on Customers' Purchase Intention, Journal of Fundamentals and Applied Sciences by Zakaria M.D., Abdul Majid Z, Ahmad Z, Juso, and N.Z. Zakaria 2017.
Thank you very much for your attention.